Siri, help me, God.
Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from Orchard Park. He'll take it in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Oh, I'm on Discord. There you go. Can you hear me? They should. We just got each other. I gave her half of the check. We just gave sex honorable mention to the net. For the girls, the life, poverty, for the defect, for the girls, the trash, the die, poverty, and the day. If you take the titties out, if you expect, if you take the titties out,
they
if
put
you
Wilson in
expect.
motion. First play, and McCarthy to throw.
The first visit, I look at the girl head, dude.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Oh no, I didn't mean to put these niggas that close.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy.
Yeah, pop that nigga, boy.
His big target, they cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
2nd and 10. They'll run here. It's Brees Hall.
Oh, damn, that's good. Damn, it's only 2nd down.
Until he gets inside the 35.
Pick up the phone, pick up the phone,
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
I'm saying, don't be cool, don't be cool, don't be fast, don't be cool, don't be fast.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
We'll chip that. Oh, he's on his shoulder. Because I was about to hit that. Damn, I did not see that shit said.
Give him 27.
Hello, stranger. Man.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down, and goal. Quick throw there. The RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. The incompletion is going to bring him 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
They'll try to run with Hall. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
Want to finish this opening drive with 6. So the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Allen gonna throw to get things going. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Allen working from the pistol. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. 1st and 10 at the They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
56, 56. 319.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brothers. This is James Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he's in. What a try. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown
keep the ball rolling.
this year.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
They what? Yeah, so they loving the hoop, and they loving the crew. They loving the crew. Smoking weed on the star projectors. I guess we'll never know what Harvard gets us. As he and my family have it all, took the place that I desired for. The poems on the wall, and really I think I might go on becoming. At times where I might do it just to do it like it's nothing.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll get that to Wilson. And he's not going to get too far.
Patience. I got very good. Running up off the trip for me.
Bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot.
I told my story. I made his story.
They end up holding him to just a short game.
Some money, you know.
29.
If I doesn't know what I believe in, I want to XO is everything I believe
They
in.
send the tight end in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. The throw left side, taken in by Wilson. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
The Cheetos on the
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Damn, that's crazy he got that off, because I thought the corner was coming towards him.
On this opening quarter. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10.
Bring her back to me. Round off of the stars and stars with universe.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's very close to a first down.
On to the future. Shining like diamonds.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
A run here with Hall. And he'll get nothing. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's right side. Caught by Taylor. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be very close to the first down. Now a much more advantageous spot.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White.
Damn, I thought he had it.
But that's going to be good enough.
Fine, go.
On the ground.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field, and
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New York. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his one-gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
At the 44-yard line, a gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. Looking down.
No way.
Coleman.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
But I'm still unemployed. So you scared what you say. Rock that but some love ain't free no more. Yeah. But your love ain't
From
free.
the 43, here's 2nd and 9. They put Wilson in motion. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Jets have a 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To the left side here, caught by Addison. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver.
2nd and 10.
And it'll be 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
It's ball's incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. To the air once more is Allen. His pass right side. Going to be caught by Addison. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. Good work there. 4th and 1. They pick up 7 and pick up a new set of downs.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate first downs on 4th down.
And he'll take it on in. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Bills.
Man, that's how you fucking play action without canceling, nigga. Oh, what up, man?
The final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
I'm not going to think about that.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
I want to see another there bad after it's getting away.
Now Allen. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Bro, like,
he was looking for Jordan Addison.
We done been through this before.
And that will lead to a second down.
We haven't been through this
So on a day where he's
before.
completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Huge catch and run. They finally get him down. But there's a flag. Not sure if this one's going to stand. Allen now on second down. Open man downfield. It's Addison. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown.
Alright, a lot of down, bro. It got me. I'm trying to
Bills will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Better now.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. To throw, it's McCarthy.
Eric got to tell you, I'm so glad he missed it.
The intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. McCarthy
Didn't I say don't move, nigga? Why are you motioning with these niggas, dog? Like, you fucking knots. Like, what the fuck? Stop moving, bro. Like, damn.
He's got a touchdown on the books from
Oh,
earlier.
for that.
That catch gets him a first down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
200 in like the first.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one.
Yeah, get that X-Factor taken off that nigga. Fuck out of here, boy.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
They put Wilson in motion. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has the decision to make.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Coleman might be here.
On 1st down, it's Allen. In middle, he's got to complete to Coleman.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Now he'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field, and let's see what caused it. Going to give it to Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
No such things as like this.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
No such things. No such things.
Anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it's a good return here. He's He's going to set his
Judy
guys
in the
up
struggle,
with
nigga.
outstanding field position.
This dude in the struggle, ugliness, and next success. This bro is the first five Robert stress. Nigga, what's the Piper's list? Other be blessed.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Johnny Newton.
Bring him
down. His first sack of the season.
Fine. The good news is, nigga, you came a long way. The bad news is, nigga, you went the wrong way.
On an early down, so I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He'll get that to Wilson.
Feel the happiness. Hard times without the people as well. Feel happy next. What's going on? I got the grip Wilson there. And then the moving for good. James was up more. I think broke is better. I think the thing is that don't disrespect. That's all my niggas out here living in debt.
From the gun, here's McCarthy.
He tried to for catch. He keeps the field. He tried to for my shoes. He tried to
like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range.
Depending on the one you got,
that
I
offense
was
on
going
the
to
field, try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make a habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6.
Oh,
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Snakes in the bag, make snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he alive.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down for 37.
Before
That's the way
you
to get started. To pick up a 17 and a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down.
And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL
Not
on
so
EA Sports.
far ahead. Cause I've been thinking forever. Ooh. No, I don't like you artists, don't you were cool enough to kick it. I hate the hostess.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's why I kissed you.
The 4th quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Jets' 37-yard line.
Watch Raleigh.
On play action, here's Allen. Back to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Of course, I remember how could I forget.
1st and 10
Fuck.
at the 30-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook.
Finding
space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Gain struck. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
Makes the score Bills 28.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25. On first down, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Big gain for the Jets there. 54 yards.
Pick up on the play of 54 yards. First down, Jets.
So they move inside the 20. First and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. Now Gay for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
17.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Allen going to keep it on the zone read. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. Throughout the 29.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Brown it.
Oh, the run was cooked. Fighting off defenders here. He'll charge forward and pick up 3.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Alert! Identity! Look out!
Now it's Allen. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
For a Bills.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. They'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Identity! Look out!
Handoff, running left. This is Cook. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
To the right side here, pass is caught, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
First down.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo. They'll run the draw with Cook. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown, Bills. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Pass is kick is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. Palmer now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Going up top. That's caught! And he'll be brought down after that big game, but the marker is down. This one probably coming back. Looking to throw. McCarthy. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Oh, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be second and 10. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's tackled at the 30.
Third down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up third down and 9.
Now McCarthy. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. On fourth down, Tyler pass now for the Bills field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Palmer now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete to Palmer. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play for the Jets. 36 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And he's got Palmer. It's complete.
Bro.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. They'll have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.
Bro, I gotta stop allowing so many fucking yards, man.